Have you ever felt like money just slips through your fingers, even when you're trying to save? You work, get paid, pay the bills, and at the end of the month, you're left wondering, where the hell did my money go? Today, I'm going to show you the simplest and most powerful budget trick that pulled me out of financial chaos and set me on the path to total freedom. And no, it doesn't involve giving up your morning Starbucks or building an Excel nightmare. Stick with me till the end, because this could flip the switch in your financial life. Before this trick, I lived like most people do in the US or Europe. Decent income, hidden debt, and a credit card that always felt a little too hot. And you know what's crazy? I thought that was normal, because everyone lives like this. But living on autopilot is the fastest way to sink into financial anxiety. Now listen to this. Morgan Housel, author of the bestseller The Psychology of Money, says, "Being rich is having money. Being wealthy is having control." That quote blew my mind, because financial freedom isn't about earning more. It's about knowing exactly what to do with every dollar that hits your account. But hold up. I'm not saying you need to become a budgeting monk. This is a trick so simple it almost sounds silly, but it completely transformed the way I think about money. Before using this, I was the guy who opened his banking app with dread. After, I started calling the shots. Check this out. Jim Carrey once shared that before he made it big, he wrote himself a check for $10 million post-dated. He knew where he was going. He visualized it. But more than that, he set up his life to fund that dream. It's not magic. It's mindset with method. Science backs it up too. A Harvard Business Review study found that people who consistently use simple budgeting habits are 23% more likely to hit their financial goals within a year. Why? Because the brain loves clarity. When you name your destination, your brain starts mapping the route, and that's where this trick comes in. It's visual. It's straightforward. It turns financial fog into peace of mind. Want to know what it is? Then, buckle up, because in part 2, I'll break down this budget trick step by step, give it a name, show how it works, and drop a challenge to help you try it in just 7 days. Remember the promise? A budget trick that's simple, visual, and powerful enough to pull you out of financial stress and drop you into real freedom. Let's get into it. The name of this method is the 3-bucket system. And before you roll your eyes, this system is used by millionaires, digital nomads, and everyday families who want to win the money game without turning into spreadsheet freaks. The survival bucket. Keep the lights on. This is your essentials bucket. Rent, utilities, transport, basic food. Golden rule. This bucket should never go over 50% of your take-home income. Here's why. If your cost of living is too high, it doesn't matter how much you earn, you'll always feel broke. Real example. A guy named Pete Adini, better known as Mr. Money Mustache, retired at 30 by slashing his survival bucket to the minimum. Result? Total freedom before most people even pay off their student loans. The freedom bucket, grow your wealth. This is where the real game begins. At least 20% of your income goes here. Investments, emergency fund, anything that builds long-term wealth, could be ETFs, index funds, real estate, or that side hustle you've been dreaming about. Want to hear something wild? Most people completely ignore this bucket. They bounce between surviving and spending. But the people who win, they master this one. This is the bucket that builds passive income. And when that kicks in, your money works for you. Example, Tony. Robbins talks about the bucket strategy in his books, how it gave him peace and control even during financial chaos. The joy bucket. Live like a boss. Yes, you should enjoy your money. This one's for the fun stuff. Travel, gifts, dinners out, hobbies, spontaneous splurges, but keep it capped. No more than 30% of your income. Here's the key. You enjoy guilt-free because it's planned. Example, Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, always saved part of her income for experiences that sparked her creativity. Trips, classes, events. That joy? It came back as emotional and professional ROI. How to make it a daily habit: split your income into 3 accounts or categories in apps like YNAB, Revolut, or even Monzo. Make it automatic. No second guessing. Every bit of money that comes in, paycheck, bonus, refund, side gig, gets filtered into the 3 buckets. You're not just budgeting. You're rewiring your identity. 7-day challenge. Master your buckets. For the next 7 days, write down all your income. Set up your 3 buckets. Cut your survival bucket by 10%. Invest at least $1 in your freedom bucket. Spend joy money on something that makes you feel alive. Put it in your calendar. Make it a ritual. So let me ask you, do you want to keep working for money or make money work for you? If this video lit something up inside you, hit that like, drop a comment telling me which bucket you're fixing first, and subscribe for more content to put your mindset in full beast mode. Financial freedom isn't some distant goal. It starts now. Let's go.